he can actually destroy him, especially if you have a stronger support match.
Oh, nice grab. Q managed to get the toss back, and Vares is definitely giving up the first blood. Makoto will snag the early...
Well, he's here on the ILS, and you don't really have the best tools to stop him if Makoto is winning mid, and he's winning mid off the first.
That was sick. Did you see that one? A flame break mid-toss. And now he's going to be able to get the power runes still. Ooh, that was an impressive move. With the illusion rune, is he actually still dead? He gets up the cliffs. Oh, pop the illusion almost knocked him back down. Vares is going to get run down, it looks like. Pops a last minute fairy fire, but it's not good enough. That Rider had to TP down from the cliff that he put himself on, but hey, at least he survived.
I've never seen someone clip themselves in an illusion rune. That's pretty interesting, but that's still the 3-man mid.
Oh, no.
There's just no support help here. Yeah, this is what I was saying. They gave Lesh the first blood. He's winning the lane. He was up almost 1,000 gold. You clash the 6-minute rune. This is where this ILS shines. If you're behind, you just to contest here. Regen rune top, you've got to deny this from Lesh. This is way
Vares is going to go for it. Managed to get it. You might try and go for the toss. Actually bumps him up the cliff, but that's not where he wants to be right now because there is just this Leshrac ready to go, and immediately he tries to run past Tiny, and he got tossed back into the Leshrac. Q is absolutely destroying. I mean, this guy has had some amazing performances. And he's still going for it, trying to slow him down because he does have the rotations coming in, but he shouldn't be too bold. He could very easily die to the Timbersaw. Nice toss. Q just trying to stall this out. He knows he's dead, but as long as Jabs gets out, I don't think this is the end of the world.
And meanwhile, Chrono bottom just kills the Primal Beast off the Lesh rotation. So now your Faceless Void gets a big Chrono kill, super high level off that. And they are getting pressured on the way to it, which I like from Talon. I like that Talon is making it hard to get there.
Oh, the Bat Rider's in trouble. Once again, the tree misses because the charge on through killed some trees. DB tried to go for the kill on Q, but now he's going to die right next to the Bat Rider. So it works out either way for Talon, despite Chronosphere.
That's why I feel a little worried in this game, right? You have a Primal Beast Bat Rider lineup that you're behind, and you can't take these aggressive fights, and you're versus a very heavy scale.
Oh no. In Your Dream doesn't have teleport. He needs to be bailed out. Oh, he needs to be bailed out so badly. The silencer's here, but there is nothing.
You can slow him, you can silence him, but this is the difference between Lesh already getting all this stuff off and you silencing him before. We'll try and get the return on Q. Yeah.
Nice pickup. Yeah, he's still whirling death. Tossed him back in with a telekinesis. Like individual pictures of each one of the players. They go through a team ritual of spitting on the printed out picture together. Oh, is dead? Yeah, he's dead. Very, very dead. But Juggle might be able to get away. Stolen Avalanche helps him out quite a bit. Jabs. Charge through. The Primal Beast is going to be able to get a beautiful charge on through with the Avalanche trying to stop him, but it missed. Everybody in here, DB does have a BKB, and he's going to immediately grab the Faceless Void. Jokum, once again, is just kiting around Makoto. They're kiting, yes, but are they doing 80 damage? Jab's a little bit low, but In Your Dream can't really do much about that, as seen the moment Makoto looks at him. He has to run. Two-man Chronosphere. Oh, but the Global Sounds covers things, so there's not going to be a follow-up stun here. Yoa should be able to get him away. They have the lasso, and the damage. Oh, so much heal. Holy crap. Ollie with the monster heal, but the Chronosphere is beautiful. Look at that Chakram, though, right over the top. AG running back and forth through it, playing on the high grounds here pretty nicely with the Bat Rider. I cannot believe 23SAVAGE lived through that. AG is still wanting to chase after this, but they don't have the BKB anymore. This is dangerous. DB trying to go for the kill. Makoto slams in with the ultimate. It's just enough. He gets the kill before he falls. That is one of the biggest reasons why Southeast Asia was not like a very dominant region, was just because of the brain drain, right? Like China just kept on taking the best players from Southeast Asia and then some other regions as well. 23SAVAGE. Oh, first hit bash. No way. Bari's just, he's cursing the gods right now. He like first.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of momentum in this game. Suddenly these AG cores are right back at it, and they have the damage. Oh no. He has stolen Chrono.
Oh, he does have stolen Chrono in the time walk. Oh my god. How does he keep doing this? A 3-man Chronosphere steals time walk. Oh my god, they have the Chrono him to stop him. In Your Dream is just outside of range. He wasn't able to get him with the heal in time, but maybe the Chronosphere down. Oh, Oh, wait, he does have the BKB, so they could just go for the fast kill onto Leshrac potentially. Try and stop Ollie, make sure that Ollie can't get off any relocate shenanigans, and they've got them both dead. Very nice. I'm going to say that's all joke. Quincy, like, now that he has the Manta, he does have the ability to, like, perma-silence Jabs if he does get on top of him. Where he just... So if anybody doesn't know... Oh, Ollie, good catch. That's a little nice one for AG because it makes Makoto way less of a threat.
Zio's still dead for 15. Basically, you bait the fact you're doing it by getting D-wards. You know Talon are going to come, and then you just fight them.
Oh, they grabbed him.
The type of thing you want.
Leshrac, now that's the pick-off that would ensure Roshan, as long as they get it here, Makoto's going to be slowed down a bit, and
We're gonna get
he's
it.
definitely dead now.
Lags.
They do have the 23SAVAGE on the side here. Chronosphere available. They're going to try and use it on INYOURDREAM here. They're going to throw... Oh, they don't even need it. Jesus, he died pretty quickly. BKB goes out after the global silence, or before the global silence, so they slow him down a little bit, but now he's got the Bat Rider inside the Chronosphere. And even this tiny tossback, two-man avalanche. He stole the Chakram, though, and that's going to be dangerous. They got to deal with this Rubik. Oh, but the Primal Beast with his Aghanim Scepter doing a hefty amount of damage. Jabs taking a bit more. They need a little bit more. Time dilation from Jokum is going to be pretty nice with the silence coming in. That might just be enough to finish off Jabs. They need a little bit more. Does anybody have anything to be able to finish him off? DB's trying to get him, and he finally does with the trample. And 23SAVAGE, where are you going? What was that time walk into DB for?
Going to a tombstone. That's where he's going. Yeah, that was aggressive. Just underestimating DB's damage here. And sadly, Ollie had the reload, but the time dilation meant his tether did not come off cooldown in the time.
Oh.
Yokum's stolen dilation really paying dividends this fight is Fariz. So the Roche is instant here to win any sort of fight. And Talon don't want to give it to BKB on 23, Chrono up. They're going to find perhaps the best target in this game.
It really is. He's got to be the best target to be able to kill. Now, he does have buyback. Something to keep in mind here. Makoto's going to be playing forward. DB, it's in the middle of this one. Still has his ultimate, ready to use it onto Leshrac. Anybody can help him out here. Man, looks like 23SAVAGE just zoned everybody off, and DB was left alone on an island. He'll do one last bit of damage before he eventually falls. Two-man Chronosphere, and with the two-man stun over the top, and Jabs sliding right on past that Chronosphere to hit a huge whirling death combo there. Does manage to finish off and easily win the fight.
How you set yourselves up, which Yoa needs to find something with this blink on bat. Pretty good ward. But that's Aegis Void. Do you want him here?
Well, they're going to try and get a quick kill onto him without committing too much here.
Look at your backline.
Demolishing the two supports. One dead. Catches Varys as well. Beautiful stuff from Jabs. INYOURDREAM is now heavily committed into this one. They're just going to try and chain stun him and bash him to death. They don't really care about his ultimate whatsoever. DB's coming back to try and help him out, but it's far too late. In fact, they're going to use the Chronosphere just as it comes up. They'll start finishing off DB as well, thanks to that Chrono. And Yoe with that BKB may still be in trouble. It's going to wear out eventually. He has to blink away before somebody gets the...
Yoe Bat Rider still can't lasso through the Lotus or the Lincolns. Here they're looking at this tiny... You'll take him for sure. You do not want to commit lasso for this. So good decision making here in terms of committal. But now, are you getting anything on this? Big question. I don't think you want to just retreat here. But Talon smoking into you, an arcane on Makoto.
That is terrifying. Leshrac full of
DB.
spells. A DB. Oh no, he onslaughted into it. He doesn't have BKB. Look at him. He's had to go BKB because Jab's Timbersaw is messing him up so badly. He's having to use borrowed time like super early in every fight. You still have their own Jab. Look at Jab. Jumps in immediately, whirling death on two. Now his BKB is going to be on cooldown, but Makoto, he did find his option. He's going to catch Varys here. He actually, with the Glimmer Cape, will be able to get it away, and they still have the Global Silence ready to be used. DV, though, in some trouble, pops his own BKB, doesn't have an onslaught to be able to get away. He'll try and walk it out, but 23SAVAGE is going to catch up to him. Doesn't actually get a bash. DB still trying it, but no, Jabs finally finished them off. INYOURDREAM being kited around quite a bit here, fighting back against 23, but he doesn't have a bash. He tries to use a blink to be able to get away, but a Chronosphere is going to be able to catch him, finish him off. INYOURDREAM's going to fall. The two supports are going to die finally. Brutal. And absolute destruction. Talon wasting no time whatsoever, just cleaning out the
middle committal. And the committal right now for Talon is stronger than the committal for AG. Killed the always courier too.
need some commitment in here, and it looks like,
a lot of
wow,
damage.
that actually did a ton of damage. Nice toss back, but Rubik stealing the time walk again, does manage to get away. Beside the bite's going to be put to use to be able to finish off the primal beast. He dies first. Chill out, resetting a little bit with, oh, Makoto's just dead. Immediately, once he sees these supports, he's after him, but he wasn't able to finish him off, and now, okay, in your dream, he has his ultimate, so he's going to be back up to full. Still has that double damage to go to work. They really need to finish off Makoto here, but Ollie is right next to him, and he has to relocate, take it away. He's just healing too much, and In Your Dream is not able to do enough by himself. They're going to use him for a second and just kite him around. There's not much he can do. Pop Samantha, but that's it. GG is called, and
so I don't know. IO Batrider out of mid, I think can be very powerful too. Just about fighting his little combo. Now
nice
that will
catch.
Inside of IO in these scenarios, it can't pressure to the end of the tower, so there's no real way to take advantage of this quad wave which has been built up. I think he's pretty happy with that one.
This is quite the fight. In Your Dream, and Jabs, he's gonna run out. He has another Spirit Siphon, but In Your Dream, he's gonna blink first, and he backs away, and they get the urn charge on Jabs. So
I think Urn has some decent utility, especially if you're getting early charges and you're in a skirmish battle like this. Once again, I think Q is...
Q! Ooh! In Your Dream was not sure that was gonna be able to work. Other people do it, but is it actually good? What stopped it from being run as forward position? Or, there was that period of time where it was just all the rage. Hold up, DB's in some trouble. Timber Chain, up. Okay, that was some pretty decent distance. A toss over the side. Joachim is going to give up his life, but as long as DB survives, should be okay.
It's just way too efficient to pass up.
Scanning.
That's actually, the panel brought that up. Oh, ultimate exorcism going to be used in the bottom lane. Nice little jump away there.
They're bringing
In
the
Your
numbers.
Dream. It is going to leave Varis behind, but Yoe, he's going to show up to this one. If they could blow up Jabs nice and quick, this could be a really good fight, but they've got to deal with this exorcism. Yoe, he's putting the damage, but it's not going fast enough. The exorcism may be too much, and he gets the kill first. Jabs is still alive underneath the tower. Get the toss back, and finally he will fall, but Joachim,
Jabs gone.
The last tick, he finally falls. I mean, Army Geniuses will get both those kills for it, but
The traps. 23. You're pretty deep.
Three going to be chased down, and his tower is going to fall. The 23SAVAGE dies, and Army Geniuses will get a bit of damage, and DB ready to pop out when it needs to. Joachim still gets caught. Green-Man Avalanche, though. That was pretty nice. Jump forward. Global Silence goes out. They're going to go straight for the IO, trying to finish him off. DB goes through, but it's not quite enough damage. All he does manage to survive, and he's healing up the Leshrac. As a result, Makoto getting low. The Chakram pull it back. And just like, get him. No, not dead. Because he couldn't get the kill on Ollie. Therefore, they couldn't get the kill on Makoto either. Jabs is going to be falling finally. Thankfully, that Chakram does do the trick. So once again, trading 1 for 1 in an awkward fight.
If only Varis could have been there a little bit sooner, maybe you get that kill on the Leshrac, and now instead DB's gonna go down.
Oh, DB, what are you doing?
What are you doing, son?
Leshrac and Death Prophet and IO, they want drawn-out fights, especially.
You can't lose these fights with Carry Marcy. The hero just falls too far behind. And then you just put so much pressure on the rest of your team. Now DB, he's just dead again.
Oh, no, DB's just gonna die just again. Oh, this is terrible.
You don't
Army
have the early
Geniuses are gonna lose their tower as well. This is getting worse and worse.
Yeah, and Jabs just went the casual.
Keep him in place. As you said, they desperately need this Blink Dagger, and Joachim's gonna try and finish it off here, but he may just die before he finishes it. He's so close to it, he just needs this wave, but he's not gonna get it. Oh.
Time to sell your stick, brother. Your Timber's a beast, but he got shut down on the lane, and then these fights, he just died 3 times, completely killed his momentum. This is a big smoke if they can hit it. There's a ward, but Joachim has Blink.
Toss him back, and a follow-up stun, beautifully set up. Army Geniuses, you could not have written a better script for that team fight. And it
Getting scouted. Q with Diffusal.
spots him.
They don't know
Oh,
what's
no.
there.
Oh, God, he's getting so much information right now. He's going to get the opening on the Tiny, slow him down, and Makoto, they'll help finish him off. In the end, Q collects the last hit.
I mean, Q can kind of create these gaps that all the Talon cores can't close at the same time. And maybe you find your tiny opening. You're going to try and find Q now. Get some revenge. He should go down.
Yeah. Just keep putting damage on him. Don't let him get the opportunity to jump away to the trees and DB. But once again, Army Geniuses are showing that they can kind of hang. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon, though. They have this rune opening for Makoto, and they're going to be able to catch the Marcy as well with 23SAVAGE. Is that a Blink Dagger show up? He just joined in on that team fight. Reveal of the Blink Dagger, and right next to the Roshan pit, too.
Makoto. In 23, he's been quiet this game, but now he's just ready to fight. Blink Armlet
relocating to the other side of the map. See if they can catch the Timber Saw. The silence will last easily long enough. And when you're leading like this Blink Dagger extra initiator from your carry, it is so scary. You can't really play the map very well. Team fights are super hard. Jokum does manage to toss them together here. They're trying to finish off Ollie. They do manage to do so. UA is going to be in some trouble, and they don't have a force staff to get him out of this sticky situation. So Makoto will bring him down to his knees.
Team here as Q leads the initiation.
Yeah, they had a successful scan on the side of Talon, so they know where they're here. Oh, he blinked into it right as the stun went out.
Oh, he blinked in.
You could not get worse luck than that. Nice stun, though. They're going to try and blow up jabs, and they got him so quickly. Ooh, that Marcy damage. It's kicking
Can't underestimate it.
Falls. They manage to get the avalanche onto Ollie. Tosses him back, breaking the tether. Very nice. Now, and they catch up to Makoto. Can they force?
Of course they can. The power of anime compels you.
Bloodstone was on cooldown. Now it's coming back up for this next life, but against 5 heroes, they've definitely got him. Very, very good. Army Geniuses. I mean, it turns out that blink in for Jokum, he was trying so that, like, he didn't have it queued up, right? He had Holy Locket and Glamour Cape and all these sort of things queued up instead. But
I mean, Holy Locket is a lot more heal as he gets.
Oh, they got the IO again.
Yeah, good find. And now double damage on Yoei. Yeah,
oh, DB went in. The rest of the team was backing away, though. They do manage to reposition the Chaos Knight into a pretty nasty position. He just took way too much. That double damage from Yoei doing so much work there. And Jabs, he's going to run away and TP out with the rest of his BKB, so he will be fine. But
his lens is really nice on his hero. I mean, he has 3 spells that all, pretty nice with it. But it is greedy. It's a carry DP item, not a utility DP item.
Oh, the Avalanche trying some nice toss back. At the same time, the BKB had already gone out, so In Your Dream wants to go back into the fight and will be able to finish off Q. And Ollie, his TP, ooh, a little bit scary there. In Your Dream blinked on him, success.
He's also trying to itemize to deal with this, but the big items are not there, and AG are taking advantage of it. Another find here.
Just pick off after pick off. They do have the IO, though. Jab still has his BKB, so Jokum's going to be pulled back in. That is going to be a dieback, remember.
Definitely.
As long as the rest of the team gets out. It's crazy how this game has swung. It was once 82% to the favor of Talon, but now
just
Army Geniuses might just take the lead if they can blow up. 23SAVAGE immediately pops up, but they got the real one, and they immediately bashed him up. Beautiful. That Battle Fury Marcy destroys Chaos Knight Phantasm.
This hero is just terrifying.
Oh, DB. You are in deep. He has BKB, so he should be fine.
He's just baiting him.
And he tries to bait him in as much as he can.
Double damage Yoei here.
Double damage if the IO shows. Yoei's definitely willing to jump that backwards, resetting a little bit.
Have to respect these runes. They're going to try and burst them, but
the BKB is down. Force staffed in deeper, and look at he was like trying to help him out, but he was silenced the entire time, and he couldn't even get to him for the toss back. Now Varys could be potentially dead. His Q is going to try and change.
3 other carries: Monkey, Flesh, and DP. There's a lot of damage here. He just has to survive, get some Mage Slayer hits off. He's going to try and burst In Your Dream. Does he have the damage for this? Oh boy, he does.
Yeah, he easily does, but I guess he's got BKB, so there's really not much scaring him here.
If anything, he's just baiting
the BKB now, and yeah, he's going to bait him out because they do have the relocate in. They're going to try and catch the heroes running away. That's going to be Vari's dead, and they chase after Yoei, not going to be able to get him. On the other side, DB is still fighting out with 23.
And they reload him out.
Managed to get the relocate backwards. DB is making a run for his life here.
Man, what an outplay on the map.
Lotus immediately goes through. Geared up. Yeah, I don't think he's getting away from this one.
We are out of
one more Timber Chain. BKB, TP out. And he doesn't have the Basher yet.
This guy has proven he can get to these podium finishes at majors.
Yeah, certainly. I always think back to that team with Gunner that he had. Oh, the Lotus Orb timing was huge, but it may not be enough to save him. They're going to try and burst him. 23SAVAGE at the same time, Ollie in the back lines. The Marcy's trying to go for him, but boy, that Chaos Knight just destroys the Marcy. I thought this was a matchup that would go the way of Marcy, but it turns out it's going the other way to the favor of 23SAVAGE. Talon chasing after more heroes here. Jump forward from the Monkey King, finds Jokum. They will be able to stop him. So they get an extra kill after the Marcy. Oh, okay, 23 is going to die here, so DB, he'll get that. Let's see if the Force Staff. Oh no, they got the silence off. He does have the BKB, so they're going to be able to force that out of him. He's going to go for Ollie, and he does manage to get that kill too.
DB. You monster. You absolute monster. Lotus to both bolts. Blast Rig on Jab, so he upgraded from Dragon Scale to Blast Rig. A stronger armor on him.
Yeah. I mean, 7 passes. Oh, they managed to get the toss back onto Q. Okay, let's see if they can kill him. They really are scared of commitment, and you could see why. With the potential damage of 23SAVAGE, the illusions are immediately gone. We're going to be able to pull back once again. The Lotus Orb, he managed to get the stun back, but can they save DB? Gets off the BKB and Timber Chain away. Oh, what? He gets out ever so barely, but no, look at that, the side turnaround. 23SAVAGE committed, but maybe over-committed trying to finish off DB, and 23SAVAGE is going to die to the Chakram. He dies like that. Jokum gets the toss up of the air, saving his own life. They bring back Makoto. Here comes Relocate. They manage to get up a silence on him, though. Makoto's still alive. Can they blink on him? Can they catch up to him? Anything? Timber Chain forward, cutting through the trees. He's cutting away. Don't let him get out like this. Oh no, they've lost sight of him. They're just going to content themselves with a kill on Ollie, or maybe a kill on Jabs instead. Jabs the more important one. They get him. Ollie taking out.
He gets saved by some Force Staff, and suddenly, like last fight, Marcy can turn it around. Want a clean initiation here.
See if they can get him with the scythe. They have Makoto. They can definitely get some chain stuns. A nice force toss backwards. Beautiful save from Jokum. And now the jumper from Marcy immediately goes through the Phantasm Illusions, and they got the bash onto the Chaos Knight. They're trying to finish him off, but the heals are coming up from Ollie, keeping him alive a little bit longer, and Marcy finally dies, but so does 23SAVAGE. UA is now going to try and get away from Makoto. Force Staff and a Blink Dagger away. That 25 Talon. Doing some work there with the refraction instances. Varys is going to get caught on the way out, but DB and UA are still alive.
Buybacks for
AG. Play for this one. Got silence after the Lotus Orb. Jokum does manage to get a nice avalanche, but he's just trying to bail out DB at this point in time. They're all grouped up. A scythe placed onto the TA. Chakram trying to slow him down. Once again, the refraction instances are hard to get through, and he managed to get the blink away. Yule Scepter for a second there. Makoto healing up a decent amount. Jokum does die to the other 3 of Talon, who continue their march forward. They've got
too hard, and yeah, you got to make something.
They're going to take this fight.
Yes.
Oh, if he Timber Chains through at the right time, this could be beautiful.
He wants the
or it could be terrible. RBG, they're not going to be able to make it in time. The stun got hit, and now EB, he doesn't have a BKB. They're going to force staff him. BKB is coming up in a second, but they get the chain stun. He's not going to be able to get it off. Oh, no. They kind of went all in for that one.
You go for it, though. Yeah, maybe Makoto, you might be able to kill him twice. I'm gonna try and go for it,
but it's like immediately Makoto with the faster reactions before the toss could go through. Jokum is going to get stunned on it. Oh no, he didn't get stunned, but a hit. Just a right click from Jabs. A regular old attack from the spellcasters finished some things. I didn't even know that worked.
I don't think you can let him go here, but
it's too far. But Makoto dodged it. Once again, the Stormcrafter being used defensively. They managed to get a bash onto In Your Dream. Now he's going to try and finish off Q real quickly. Got to be careful of the pullback. No, 23SAVAGE, just too much damage. They have way too much on the side of Talon. They just cannot cut through these heroes either. DB's just jumping through teams, but they're hardly dropping an HP pool. Look at Yoei. He's trying to put damage into Makoto, but it's not working either. GG is called RB Geniuses. A bit of a back and